I work reception at a Berlin hotel. Last summer, an American businessman checked in, convinced he could optimize our entire operation. He arrived at 2 p.m. demanding early check-in. I explained check-in starts at 3 p.m. He pulled out his phone. In America, hotels let you check in early if rooms are ready. Just check your system. I checked. Your room isn't ready yet? Housekeeping is still cleaning. He leaned on the desk. Can't you just give me a different room? All rooms are occupied until 3 p.m. That's our checkout time. He shook his head. This is inefficient. You should stagger checkout times so rooms are always available. I kept my face neutral. We've operated this way for 30 years. He wasn't listening. In America, we have express checkout, mobile check-in, early access hotels maximize efficiency. We prioritize thoroughness. Housekeeping needs time to properly clean. Checked his watch. It's 1 hour. I have meetings. You can leave your bags and use our lobby. He looked offended. I need to shower and change. The wellness area has showers. Not showering in a public facility. I gestured to the seating area. Then I can call you when your room is ready. He stood there for a moment, then asked, Can I speak to your manager? My manager came out, listened to his complaint, and told him the exact same thing. Check-in is 3 p.m. The American tried a different approach. What if I pay extra? My manager smiled. We don't offer early check-in for any price. It's policy. He left his bags, looking frustrated. At 3:05 p.m., he returned and asked why his room wasn't ready yet. I explained that 3 p.m. is when check-in starts, not when every room is instantly available. He'd still need to wait for his specific room. How long? Perhaps 20 minutes. He threw his hands up. This would never happen in America. Room was ready at 3:15 p.m. He left a review saying German hotels are stuck in the past and need to learn efficiency from American hospitality standards. Specifically mentioned that waiting 1 hour and 15 minutes for a room is unacceptable in modern business. That same week, an American couple complained that our breakfast ended at 10 a.m. They came down at 10:15 expecting full service. When I explained breakfast was finished, the wife said, But we're guests. You should accommodate us. Breakfast is 7 to 10 a.m. It's listed everywhere. The husband jumped in. In America, hotels have flexible breakfast hours. Some even offer 24/7 options. We serve breakfast for 3 hours. Most guests manage fine. The wife crossed her arms. We're on vacation. We sleep late. Perhaps set an alarm. She looked at me like I'd suggested something outrageous. They ordered room service instead, then complained about the 45-minute wait and €15 delivery fee. Left a review calling our breakfast policy inflexible and anti-tourist. My sister works at the Bureaucratic in Munich, handling residence registrations. An American woman came in furious because she needed an appointment to register her address. She'd just walked in, expecting immediate service. In America, you just go to the DMV and wait in line. My sister pulled up the appointment system. Here, you book online. Earliest slot is 3 weeks. The woman's jaw dropped. 3 weeks. I need to register now. My visa requires it. Everyone needs appointments. This prevents overcrowding. The American gestured at the empty waiting area. There's nobody here. Just help me now. Those seats are for people with appointments. The woman pulled out papers. I have everything ready. It'll take 5 minutes. My sister stayed calm. Without an appointment, I cannot help you. It's the system. The American leaned forward. This is ridiculous. Your system is broken. It ensures everyone gets adequate time and attention. It ensures nobody gets help. My sister opened the booking website and showed her. You can book right now on your phone. The woman grabbed her phone, started booking, then stopped. It's asking for my German address. Yes. The address you're registering. But I need to register to get my residence permit to get the apartment. My sister nodded. You register after you have the apartment. But the landlord wants proof of registration before signing the lease. That's between you and your landlord. We register addresses that exist. The woman sat down heavily. In America, this would take 20 minutes total. In America, you have different systems. She eventually booked an appointment, then asked, "Can I do this online instead of coming back?" "No. You must appear in person with original documents." The woman looked ready to cry. "Why can't I just email everything?" "We need to verify original documents. Email isn't secure enough. You could video call me." My sister smiled politely. "That's not how it works here." The woman left, came back 3 weeks later, and the registration took 8 minutes. She seemed almost disappointed it went smoothly. Apparently told her friends that Germany's bureaucracy is deliberately complicated to discourage immigrants. A guy came into our Frankfurt bank trying to open an account with just his passport. Our bank officer explained he needed proof of address, tax identification number, and residence permit. He pushed his passport forward. In America, I opened a bank account with just my driver's license. Germany requires more documentation. Pulled out his phone. "I can show you my American bank account. That proves I'm legitimate." "We need German address registration." He sat back. "How do I get that?" "Register at the Bürgeramt." I tried. "They need 3 weeks for an appointment." Our officer nodded sympathetically. "Yes, that's standard." The American looked confused. "So I can't open a bank account for 3 weeks?" "Correct. Where do I keep my money?" "Many people use international transfer services temporarily." He rubbed his face. "In America, I opened an account in 30 minutes. Online. German banks prioritize security over speed." He leaned forward. "Can't you just open a temporary account?" "That doesn't exist here." "Why not?" "Because our regulations don't allow it." They went in circles for another 10 minutes. The American kept proposing workarounds, using his hotel address, his employer's address, his American address. None were acceptable. Finally, he asked, "Does Germany want foreign workers or not?" Our officer stayed professional. "Germany wants proper documentation." The guy left, still convinced there was a shortcut he was missing. He posted on Reddit that German banks have intentionally hostile policies toward foreigners and that the system is designed to waste time. Eventually got his account 4 weeks later. I work at a German post office in Hamburg, and an American tried to mail a package to the US without proper customs forms. When I handed him the forms, he looked overwhelmed. "What is all this?" "Customs declaration. You need to list contents and values." He glanced at the form. "It's just clothes and books. Can't you just write that?" "You must itemize everything individually." He stared at me. "How many items?" "Every single thing in the package. There's like 20 items in here. Then list all 20 with descriptions and values." He picked up a pen, then put it down. "In America, you just check a box that says merchandise, and you're done. Germany and EU customs require detailed information." He started filling out the form, got frustrated, and asked, "Why does Germany make everything so complicated?" "Customs regulations prevent fraud and smuggling. I'm not smuggling anything." "The form proves that." Kept writing, making mistakes, starting over. After 20 minutes, he had the form half done and asked, "Can I finish this at home and come back?" "Yes, but you'll wait in line again." He looked at the line behind him. 8 people deep now. He rushed through the rest of the form, got several things wrong, and I had to hand it back. "You need monetary values in euros, not dollars," he groaned. "Are you serious?" "Customs requires euros." Pulled out his phone to check exchange rates. Another 10 minutes passed. Finally, he finished, handed it over. I processed his package. Total time, 45 minutes for one package. He asked, "Why don't you have digital forms?" "We do, online." "Then why didn't you tell me?" "You came in person." He left, shaking his head. Probably told everyone that German post offices are trapped in the 1950s. My cousin works at a Cologne restaurant, and an American couple tried to modify every single item on the menu. They started with the schnitzel. "Can you make the schnitzel with chicken instead of pork?" My cousin checked with the kitchen. "We only prepare pork schnitzel." The woman looked surprised. "You don't have chicken?" "We have chicken dishes, but not chicken schnitzel." The husband jumped in. Just bread and fry the chicken the same way. My cousin smiled patiently. Our schnitzel recipe is specific to pork. The preparation is different. The wife tried again. In America, restaurants customize everything. German kitchens prepared dishes as designed by the chef. They looked at the menu again. The husband pointed at the Spätzle. Can you make this without cheese? That's Käsespätzle. The cheese is the dish. So just give me the noodles. Then it's just Spätzle, which is a different menu item. The wife jumped back in. What if we order the regular Spätzle and add our own cheese? My cousin took a breath. You can order Spätzle. We won't bring you cheese separately, the husband sat back. Why is everything so rigid? Our menu is carefully planned. Each dish is prepared specifically. Could the Sauerbraten be made less sour? No. Could the potato pancakes be made with sweet potatoes? No. Could they get half portions? Not for most items. The wife finally asked, Do you accommodate dietary restrictions? Yes, we have vegetarian options and can handle allergies. If you don't like something, order something else. They ended up ordering 2 dishes without modifications, ate quietly, and left a review, saying the restaurant was inflexible and refuses to serve customers properly. Mentioned that American restaurants understand customer service means customization. I work at a Munich bakery, and an American asked for a medium coffee. Pointed at our size options, small or large. No medium? Just 2 sizes. He looked confused. Every coffee shop has 3 sizes. We have small and large. He studied both cups. The large looks too big. Then order small. But small might not be enough.
I waited.
He stood there, calculating. Finally, he asked, Can I get a small with extra coffee added? That would be a large no, like a small and half. I shook my head. We have small or large. He tried another approach. What if I order a small and then ask for more later? You'd pay for 2 smalls. He did the math in his head. That's more expensive than 1 large. Yes. He stood there for another moment, then ordered a small. Drank half of it, came back, and asked for a refill. We don't do refills. His face changed. What do you mean? You want another coffee? You buy another coffee. In America, coffee refills are free. This is Germany. Looked at his half-empty cup. So I have to buy a whole new coffee? Yes. He left without buying another one, clearly frustrated. Posted online that German cafes nickel and dime customers and don't understand basic coffee shop standards. A woman came into our Berlin pharmacy asking for sleeping pills. I explained she needed a prescription. It's just melatonin. I checked our shelves. We don't carry melatonin supplements. She looked shocked. Why not? It's natural. In Germany, it's regulated as a medication. In America, you buy it at grocery stores. Different regulations here. She pulled out her phone. Where can I buy it? With a prescription from a doctor? I need to see a doctor to get melatonin. Yes. She looked ready to argue, then asked, What about valerian root? We have that as a tea? Just the tea? Herbal supplements are limited here. She grabbed the tea, looking defeated. Germany regulates everything. We prioritize medication safety. She left muttering about how America has freedom to buy vitamins. I manage a Frankfurt airport customs checkpoint. And last month, an American family showed up with 6 massive suitcases, clearly over the baggage limit. When I started explaining the fees, the father cut me off. We're only here for 2 weeks. This is all personal items. I gestured at the bags. You're 15 kilograms over the limit per person. That's 90 euros in fees. He looked offended. We didn't pack that much. The scale doesn't lie. His wife stepped forward. Can't you just let it go? We're a family. Everyone pays overage fees. It's regulation. The father tried logic. In America, airlines give you some leeway if you're close. Lufthansa policy is strict. He shifted tactics. What if we redistribute weight between bags? The total weight still exceeds your limit. The teenage daughter suggested, Can we wear some of the clothes? I'd heard this before. You can, but you still need to repack here. They opened all 6 bags in the middle of the terminal, clothes everywhere. Other passengers walking around them. They put on extra jackets, stuffed pockets, wore multiple shirts. The father weighed the bags again. Still over? He looked at me. This is ridiculous. You're forcing us to throw away belongings or pay the fee. 90 euros for 15 kilograms? Yes, his wife asked. What do other people do? Pack less or pay fees? The father shook his head slowly. German efficiency, right? Charging tourists extra for suitcases. It keeps flights balanced and on time. He finally paid, still muttering. His daughter took photos of the whole thing. The wife asked if I had ever seen Americans complain about this before. Daily. And most pay and move on. They left looking exhausted. Later found their review online saying Lufthansa has predatory baggage policies and that German airlines could learn from. American carriers who treat families with respect. The review included photos of them wearing 4 jackets each, and some are Germans. Don't claim to have perfected efficiency. We've just decided that thoroughness matters more than speed, that rules prevent chaos, and that every shortcut someone demands creates problems for everyone else. Americans arrive expecting German precision to work like American convenience. It doesn't. It was never supposed to. When they hit systems designed for accuracy over accommodation, they call it inefficiency. But maybe efficiency isn't about doing things fastest. Maybe it's about doing things once, correctly, so they don't need fixing later.